That's yeah, Mama. That's true. Um, that's the absolute majestic beauty of the Grand Cathedral, the Grand Crystal Cathedral, is to restore your mother art, the goddess side of creation, the higher octave, the higher tones, the higher plasma tones, birth givers of creation, birth givers of stars, the seeds that we plant. I know. But I was reminiscing about why I was eternally in love with the manner in which such simple logic communicates to us when I was experiencing what is written that I'm mapping, and thus experiencing the speed at which I am mapping what I'm learning, what is communicated to us. The simple logic of water, our basic calculators, our calculator, our voltage meter, metering temperature, right? And so in the beginning, when we talk about step one in Alcoholics Anonymous, there's sort of a precursor, like pre-flashing light, that talks about, okay, so you're now in a recovery room. You're in your operating system, your state of consciousness, the state of your energy awareness is now operating in a recovery room, which is a trauma center, because that's what an AA meeting is. That is a recovery center. That is a trauma center. All over the planet, there are meetings and rooms of people that come together. And so the text will communicate to us, okay, let's be logical about this. You ended up in this room because, for whatever reason, facilitated the purpose for which you are now in this room. There must be some underlying causality, as in cause light, while you're in this room. And when you hear all these stories, you begin to realize they don't want to fight anymore. They're done fighting. And that means that they're done hiding. So there isn't any more secrets. So all the skeletons come out there on the table, on the water table, right? It's like a laptop, right? A desktop PC, a quantum computer, a quantum intelligence agency. I am not going to live in fear of expressing everything that I've experienced and get it all out. I want to release all that mass to experience no mass and experience being equal again. So the text would say, for example, and this is paraphrasing it, that whatever your perception, whatever your own individual state of mind is at that moment, what you're experiencing, what you are at the completion of a circuit, however you arrived at this point to be in a recovery center, however you got there, is why you're there now, which is you made a decision to stop fighting the fighting code within you and restore your electrical power, which is your spiritual power, which is our inner heart, our inner solar power, and the essence of our light spirit body, restoring our crystal body of Christos Sophia, the crystal core spiral of eternal living waters, eternal living fire, living colors of fire water, the fire echo maps, increasing the speed. So whatever perception that you have, it would seem logical that there has to be a higher power